All right, welcome to Smokey Proof Korea. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we are rounding the corner. This is, what is it? The penultimate, I believe is how you say that one. I'm using it wrong. I can't remember. It's penultimate round or whatever. This is the second to last song on the album for The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, part one. This one is Moving On. I think we have one more song after this, and then we can go into live performances and stuff like that. But today and tomorrow will be the end of the album as far as the studio versions work, and then we can go through lives. And then after that, we might go straight into another album, or I don't know what the hell we might do. That's just me being honest. I think that's all the announcements for right now. I won't be here tomorrow, so what you see on Tuesday was recorded tonight, and then you'll see me back here on Wednesday. So yeah, thank you for joining me. If you could please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon and PayPal are both in the description. And let's get into this, see what we got. Moving on, moving on. I already got me with the beat. I like the drums. This shit sound hard already. I like this.
Ayo sugar 3년 전 여기 처음 왔던 때 기억해 왠지 형이랑 나랑 맞히고 받고 했던 때 벽지도 화장실도 베란다도 다 파란 집 그때 난 여기가 막 되게 넓은 집인 줄 알았지 but 내 야망이 너무 커졌어 그리 넓어 보이던 새 집도 이제는 너무 좁아졌어 17평 아홉 연습생 코찍질이 시절 엊그제 같은 데는 너무 좁아졌어
A 17 Pyong house? What does that even mean? Oh, like a 7? Nah, they don't make houses in those numbers. 17-person house. What is 7? Is that the address of the place or some shit? And then what is it? Supreme Boy? Who's the other nigga that makes us 9? Oh, you know what? I synced that nigga. I did a video on that boy. He's like, I'm supposed to be in BTS, but he's not in BTS no more. So it's him and Supreme Boy make it to 9. And then these 7 are the 7 that we have. Okay.
17평 아홉 연습생 코찍질이 시절 엊그제 같은데 그래 우리도 꽤 많이 컸어 좋은 거 언제나 다 남들의 몫이었고 불투명한 미래 걱정에 항상 몫이었고 여마식 상식 선배 가사를 보며 목매였고 했던 꾸지란 기억 잊지 말고 딱 넣어두자고 우리의 냄새가 나 여기선 이 향기 잊지 말자 우리가 어디건 울기도 웃기도 많이 했지만 모두 꽤나 아름다웠어 논현동 3층 고마웠어
This is what hip hop was meant for, in one respects. Saying some real shit, actually having some nostalgic reminiscence added to it, but also just like an open letter to somebody else that you have respect and love for, and you hold a reverence for. And when you can manage all those things at the same time, you come out with a really good record. I've not heard this whole thing, but I venture to guess that this will probably be one of my favorite records off of the project because of the heartfelt sentiments in the record. And if everybody just does their job and says something nice about somebody else, but raps it really well, that's all we gonna need you to do. And then sing this hook so sweetly.
논현동 3층 고마웠어
삶 참 짧고도 길었지 많은 일들이 있고 많은 추억의 기억이 막 떠오르곤 해 떠날 때가 되니까 사용한 적도 like 통장 내역 credit card 좁은 평수만큼 더 정신 좀 들어 있었고 fight right here 치고받기도 몇 번 그래서인지 공정 미운정 쌓이고 쌓여서 먼지 마냥 이제 치워지겠지 처음보다 짐도 늘고 처음보다 내 스스로 갇힌 것도 늘었어 이제 자부심은 딱 들고 더 큰 세상 큰 꿈을 나 바라보겠어 투밭의 시작 어떤 식으로 또 꾸밀지 기대되는 시간 침 나올라 위치 잡아 먼지 닦아 끝나고서는 수고해 짜장면 하나 That's right.
정들었던 이곳과 난요.
So do we separate the verses? I'm just having a guess that Arm's verse was directed to everyone plus a little bit more to Sugar because they kind of like were the initial ones to like have a relationship from their time in the underground scene plus getting selected to be a part of BTS. So they have a little bit more history than everybody else. So are we separating their verses as well because the initial content of Sugar's verse will be a little bit directed at RM than everybody? Because J-Hope's is kind of, if so, that's how this works. J-Hope's verse being in the middle like this, which is typically not, it's typically from my memory, I could be wrong about this, but he typically anchors the song as the third verse. So him going second in this particular instance creates a really good bridge between RM and Sugar's verses, plus also speaking to everybody in the middle of the song because J-Hope's verse is for everybody in the song. It's not directed at just one person at any one point in time. It's directed at everybody at the same exact time. So that's why I think it'd be a good bridge, if my suspicions are correct.
이제는 더 높은 곳으로 텅 빈 방에서 마지막 짐을 들고 나가려다가 잠시 돌아본다 울고 웃던 시간들아 이제 안녕
난생 처음 엄마의 뱃속에서 나의 첫 이사 날에 세곤 했어 희미한 기억 나의 이사의 대가는 엄마 심장의 기계와 광활한 흉터였어 2010년 그 해결 대구에서 철없던 내가 이 세상에 크게 재곤 했어 상업적 일한 집으로 이사간 대가는 요 바가지 돈 따라기라면 날 향한 손가락질 이처럼 닝사는 내게 참 많은 걸 남겼지 그게 좋던 싫던 내 삶 속에서 많은 걸 바꿨지 내 삶은 월세 나도 매달려 알아 내 자존심은 보증금 다 건 채 하루를 살아 그래서 다시 이사 가려고 해 아이돌에서 한 단계 위로 꿈을 잡히려 해 이번 인생에 손 없는 날엔 언제일까 말을 지르면 좋겠다
이사 가자 정들
So Sugar's verse to me is more so looking back at like how the life that he had before, we'll say like the BTS thing, but now that like he feels like he's found his thing, he doesn't want to have to keep moving. So like, can we like, even though we're moving into something to be a better place than where we are currently, I like where we're at. So can we keep this? And if this is the BTS thing, it doesn't particularly have to be like an actual physical location, but I found my home or my family in this group of individuals, and I don't want to have to do this over again. So can that part of it be over? Because if we do have to keep moving, I'd at least like to keep moving with the people I'm with. But I do like how his verse isn't kind of a direct reply back, and more so kind of just an admission of how he felt about everything at a particular time. This is also when I wish that the singers would do more than just sing sweetly, because what do they have to say on this topic? Like the way that how do we do this? How do we do this? 2, that's 4, that still leaves us 3. Yeah, okay, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Does that work right? First verse 2, second verse is 2, that's 4, that leaves us 3. Yes. So this is one of the rare times where one person should have sung the hook, but singing this hook as a solo would have worked for getting their piece of the puzzle filled in and how I would have arranged this song for everybody. And then I would have had two rappers on one verse, two rappers on, or no, a singer and a rapper on another verse, a singer and a singer on one verse, and then one singer on the hook. And then that's how I feel like the arrangement should have worked and would have gave everybody a moment to say what they have to say about the group and where they're going. I think that arrangement would have worked very well for this song as well. They've arranged it very well already, but what do the singers have to say? Because they just singing the hook over and over. And does the hook encapsulate what they want to say? Sure. But like, it's a different breath of a song when you get 16 bars to say something you really want to say.
들었던 이곳과 난요 이사 가자 이제는 더 높은 곳으로 텅 빈 방에서 마지막 짐을 들고 나가려다가 잠시 돌아본다 울고 웃던 시간들아 이젠 안녕 이사 가자 처음 들었던 이곳과 안녕 이사 가자 이제는 더 높은 곳으로 텅 빈 방에서 마지막 짐을 들고 나가려다가 잠시 돌아본다 울고 웃던 시간들아 이젠 안녕
Everyone's afraid of changes. Stay, moving on, stay, moving on. We repeating the same things again and again. I guess that's life. Old or new or old, that shit ain't important. What's important is that we still breathe and live in the same place. So let's move on.
I say for me, I really like this song, especially been watching channel. I've been doing quite a bit of moving since starting, we'll say, just this BTS rabbit hole section of the channel. So I've lived now 3 different places in 3 years, and I might still have to move again, and my life is still not completely settled. So I resonate quite heavy with this topic because especially the last place, well, the second to last place I lived, I really felt comfortable there and like felt like we were growing from a place that like, hey, we can just stick this out just a little bit longer. Some shit really turned the way I would like it to happen. But having to pack that place up and move out in the way we had to move out was just not what I wanted. And now I'm in a much better place. I've got my own place, got my own, like, I take care of everything myself now. And that's cool, but like, it's like a bittersweet moment. So even though there's betterment that has happened for me, I still kind of didn't want the betterment. I'd rather have had the old thing, but you have to move on. Like, life does not stand still. Like, at the end of the day, I'll never be able to get to live there forever, just like this place. I'm never gonna live here forever. Like, that's not possible. My life has to continue to grow and evolve from this place. So it's nice that I went from sharing a flat to now having my own flat to now I'm turning more things into opportunities and stuff. So I really resonate, I guess, with the overall messaging of this song and just like how it is a bittersweet time, but like life just continues to move on. So like bro said, what is it? Was it's old or new or old? Like, you know, it's just what it is. Life is happening. What I would rank this song is a 9 for sure. Definitely it's a 9. Like, there's nothing wrong with the record. My arrangement note is just one of understanding what this topic is and saying that, like, fuck convention, give me 3 verses and give everybody an opportunity to say what they have to say, because as the singers, they only get to put their level of emotion into how they perform when they get to sing the hook themselves throughout the song. But nobody really gets to expound on how they feel or what they want to say, because nobody gets a verse as a singer. So this is why I'm like, fuck that. Give me a verse, 2 you niggas do a verse, and then split it into 8 bars. Everybody's doing 8-bar verses. Or I really would say fuck convention completely. Me and my niggas got to get some shit off our chest, and we're doing 3 32-bar verses. So everybody gets a 16, but it's a 16 directly into another 16, into a hook, 16 into another 16, into a hook, 16 into another 16, into the hook. Boom, that's the song. That's the version of this song that I probably would have like made. Yeah, I'd make the 16-bar version and the 8-bar version, because I think the 8-bar version is a little bit cleaner, but the 16-bar version really gives everybody a chance to like, I got some shit to say today, and I don't have to worry about if I take a little too long to say it, because I'll have enough, because I got 16 bars to say what I need to say. But yeah, that's it for this song. Thank you guys very much for joining me. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon, and PayPal in the description. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out here. Peace.